Hi, my name is Charisse Tyson, and today I'm celebrating a very special anniversary. 24 years ago today, my husband Tommy and I had our first date. And some might say, first date, what's the big deal? Well, the fact that 24 years has gone by and that we are still together after doing everything wrong according to the textbooks. We met in the bar. We moved in with each other almost instantaneously. We got married 3.5 years after already living together. And he's an alcoholic, I'm a codependent, and the odds were not with us. But God had his own plan. And the story of that miracle is what I share in my book, Miracles and Grace in an Unlikely Place, Memoir of a Christian Biker Bar Owner. As owner of Johnny's Bar and Grill in Hollister, I've got to experience a lot of issues with alcoholism and alcoholics and codependents just like me. And writing my book, I hope to help some people with these issues because God has used the bar to affect my life in ways I never could have imagined that a bar could. And I was at the Women of Faith conference last weekend when God started giving me a poem. He said, you need to show your husband how much you appreciate what he's been through and the fact that he's still there and he's still a loving and faithful husband. So I'm not a poet, but as a writer, I thought, well, let's give it a shot. And with God's help, this is what I came up with. It's a poem for my husband on this special day. We enjoyed our first date 24 years ago today. We laughed and talked and drank and danced the night away. I've never been so comfortable with a new man right away. God was looking down on us and smiling ear to ear, watching his plan unfolding as we sat and drank a beer. Some would say, not in a bar, God wouldn't meet you here. We didn't leave until last call. We didn't want to part. After only a few hours, you deeply touched my heart. We were not aware, but God knew this was just the start. As you walked me to my car, I pondered our goodbye. I wanted you to be comfortable. You seemed a little shy. Perched upon my tiptoes, I kissed you as you stood by. You looked a little stunned. I thought I may have been too brash. I jumped into my car, headed out of the parking lot in a flash. We planned to meet the next day. I hope I hadn't been too rash. I looked in my rearview mirror and saw the smile upon your face. I hadn't been too forward. That simply was not the case. I giggled like a schoolgirl, chuckling the distance to my place. God's plan for us was being hatched. He knew that it was good. We'd love and hurt each other and feel misunderstood. We'd fail to do the right thing even when we knew we should. We brought all of our baggage, your addictions, my codependency, two wounded souls with hope, but not a guarantee. We didn't know God's long-term plan, which was to set us free. It wasn't easy. We almost failed, but we fought to see it through. With God's help, we strived to win. Our love for each other grew. We're living proof that with his help, there's nothing you can't do. So happy anniversary, honey, and to all of you folks out there who think maybe you just can't tough it out, trust me, put God in the center, and it will all be just fine and will all be worth it. God bless.